Welcome back to the Voice of the Vikings podcast. My name's Kaylee, and I'm here with
Daryl.
I'm Pharrell. Today, we're going to start off this new segment called Am I in the Wrong? Because Kaylee won't let me say the A word on here. But basically, we're going to be reading off short stories and discussing whether or not we feel like the person's in the wrong.
yes,
So,
controversial takes.
The one that I have today is called, are you guys ready for this one?
I don't know. Are you
Yeah, it's a surprise. So
I'm really excited for this one.
okay.
Bro's like, I'm geeked.
I love this. Am I the asshole for not caring that my ex has cancer?
Yes. Like, how
Your
can
ex?
you not?
No, not really.
I, 27 female, had my first relationship right after graduating high school, and it lasted 4 years. Oh, so all of college. Okay.
Yeah.
I was straight, lace shy, and super socially awkward kid. I made friends with a guy in my class who practically the opposite of me, outgoing, liked to party, take lots of risk, and overall wanted to have a good time and didn't take anything too seriously. We dated for 4 years. We honestly should have never dated. Oh. It was a train wreck of a relationship. One of my deal breakers was smoking. For personal reasons, I didn't want to deal with it. Regards to it, she just said so. I don't know what that means. He, however, told me he didn't smoke only for me to find out he did. Now, you probably are wondering why I never just left. You see, that was where the begging, crying, and promising to change part came in, which gullible me would give in and say, okay, to every time. He just continued to lie through the relationship, but it wasn't just for smoking, but many other things. I found out he was telling everyone I was some gold digger despite me paying for 70% of our dates and things.
Oh my God.
While he crashed in my place, he did not respect
too?
a no in terms of intimacy. Told me he almost cheated on me.
Almost cheated?
And he was...
Girl, you went all the way.
So for real.
He was never reliable or on time for anything. Being with him made me into the ugliest version of myself. Anyways, eventually after 4 years, he dumped me, claimed he hated me, and was embarrassed to be seen with me. It is what it is. I was heartbroken for a bit. 4 years of fairly manipulative relationship kind of took its toll on me, and I was probably fairly attached to him. I entered my young adult phase with no sense of identity either, and never took the chance to explore and develop myself. 9 months later, he messaged me on my birthday.
Disrespectful.
He happy birthdayed his way back to her life. That's crazy.
Yo.
Shake my head for
All
real.
he had to say was, I know there's nothing to be happy about right now, but happy birthday. At that point, something clicked. I was low-key flourishing during lockdown.
This is like a trauma bond.
So he could speak for himself. I messaged him to delete my number and proceeded to block him on everything. I figured that bridge was burned. Time to move on.
As a girl should.
I don't want to bring baggage into my new friendships/relationships. 5 years later, I'm happy, pretty content.
Damn, it's the longest.
I know.
Yeah.
When out of nowhere, my best friend messages me saying my ex reached out to her. He claimed he wanted to give me a letter since he assumed I was still mad at him. He claimed he wanted to thank me for a lot of things, but also invite me to his funeral if I would go because he was dying from stage 3 cancer. Well, my response to my friend was, what's any of that got to do with me?
No, real
She was a little surprised, said he never treated me well, but that's what he was going through was awful. Others shared similar sentiment. Don't get me wrong, what he is going through is devastating, but it literally does not impact my life. My circle is small, but I am a ride or die for those people in my circle. And he removed himself a long time ago. I gave him my email for the letter. Should I have more empathy, or am I jaded?
Girl, no.
No.
I'm sorry, that's it.
No.
It just goes really deep.
Ew.
I don't know, I think she should care because, like, when you have so many layers of a relationship that you've, like, have been through, and then, like, there's
Negative
always...
layers, though.
Right. Yeah, and then there's that.
I really do see where she's coming from. Like, do I necessarily agree? No.
Talking about
Do I
that
necessarily
got nothing
agree?
to do with me is crazy.
No. But I get it just because it's like she was in like literally the worst place of her life when she was with
4
him.
years
But out of
of that?
honest respect, I would have gone. Like I would have gone to the funeral and just been like
Yeah, no, yeah.
shown like You know, because just like this person was a very large part of my life for a really long time. So I get it.
In the most negative way, though, like.
True. No, you're right.
Like, it's not even like a big part of my life for 4 years. It was 4 years. Like you took 4 years of my life away, and in college. That's like
all of college.
And now I'm supposed to still be there for you after all that time.
It's like, yeah, what you're going through is absolutely terrible, one of the worst things that can happen to another person,
problem.
but like we have been apart for a while now.
Like
it's been 5 years. So that's a little.
I think it's really just like two perspectives of the situation of someone that's like a victim of like potential abuse, depending on what went down in the relationship.
Mentally.
Yeah, I think definitely emotional abuse.
And then like someone that like, it's like literally a trauma bond is like what that is, and like someone that's wanting to disengage from it.
Shouldn't
and
have to feel like you have to be there.
Yeah. I feel like it felt like he's almost like guilting her, kind of.
9
Like, well, okay, maybe not. That may be a little crazy to say.
I mean,
Let me
it
take that back.
depends. Like, we don't know the people.
Well,
we don't know who they are. I mean, like,
true.
you know. Anyways, yeah. So.
Next segment, guys?
Yeah, it's
you don't do it.
pretty disgusting and icky.
Yeah. Now, after hearing that, I feel icked out. Like, that was not it.
I think I need a shower for how icky I am right now.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. So we're gonna discuss those
disgusting topics.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna be talking about some pet peeves and icks.
Right.
But yeah, who wants to start us off?
I feel like you
I
do.
will.
I was gonna say, I know you do. I know you have a lot.
Yeah.
Are you cold, by the way? You are like.
She's comfy.
I'm chilling.
Okay, all right.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, this is valid.
It's one in particular, school related, unorganized people. Not I left my book in my bag, not I left it at home, not I don't have everything with me. It's the fact that we know your mom doesn't pay for your school.
Yeah.
We know you're doing financial aid, and you come here and you do absolutely nothing. And then you come to me and then you ask for everything and I give it to you and you're still unprepared.
Is this
Like,
targeted?
ungrateful.
Is this
You're
targeted?
ungrateful.
Is this targeted? Yeah, how'd I know? You know what this makes me think of? In like middle school, there was some girl who like came to school, and there was like time to like hand out give our teacher her homework. And she was like, "Oh, I can't." And everyone was like, "Why?" And she was like, "I forgot my backpack." I was like, "What?" It was like this one thing, the one thing everyone here has. I bet you just left your mind.
Crazy.
Like that amount of, granted, the girl was like 12, but like it's still
She's
like
12, it's okay.
Still like the disorganization for me is just so, I can't.
No.
But particularly you, since this is your like.
People forget that.
Where do you draw the line? Like, where is it okay to be like? Where do you think it's okay to be disorganized?
This is targeted.
Yeah, how'd I know?
That is okay.
Yeah. So, okay, there is this particular person that, for instance, as example, they kept coming up to me while I'm studying and doing my homework to try to talk to me and give me these really annoying questions about work. Like, I can tell that you want to take the relationship farther, but I really, really don't. And like coming to me with all these questions about work, because that's like the only reason like that you would come up to me. Like, you don't want to make it like too obvious. I can understand that. But it's like, one time in class, you're stopping me literally from leaving and try to ask me like, hey, do we have review today? Hey, do we have this thing today? I'm like, yes. And then you come to class. It is an open book test and you have absolutely nothing.
No.
I just told you
It's like you
that
wanna
we have.
fail.
No.
I tell you when we have a test. I
Nope.
tell you when we have review. I tell you when we have this and that. And then you still come to class unprepared and unorganized. And like, you don't come to class at all.
It's
Maybe you
giving
do-
mother.
It's like, don't you want to do well? Like, even if you are paying for this out of pocket, you're literally paying to be here, and you don't want to be here. And I can understand that, but like, you're not even trying. Like, you won't be here, or you just like won't be prepared for anything. It's like,
That's
how are these
crazy.
people's grades
I mean,
looking?
Okay, so I think like it's so crucial. Like, as yourself to like really get to know yourself and trust yourself and be able to like actually care about yourself and take care of yourself, like I just said, because being organized is the top of the list of your life, is knowing your day-to-day, what I need to do, what needs to get done. And if you're like throwing that out the door, you're throwing yourself out the door. Like there's no progress there.
It's
so
cool to have good grades.
yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, it's relatable to like be like, oh, I didn't study for this. Like, okay,
Right,
once or
that's
twice.
valid, yeah.
Right.
This entire semester, like,
Come on now, like that's a waste.
It's so cool to have A's, guys.
It's
It
so
is.
it just looks nice.
It looks great.
It's satisfying.
It's so satisfying.
You can
It
take that to
fulfills
your
you.
parents.
I just got 100 on a math quiz, and I was like,
Period.
Yes.
I'm gonna go call my
Go
grandma.
King.
Boom.
I'm gonna go tell her about this.
Yeah.
Grandma, if you're
100,
watching, I
that
got 100 on
90,
my math
Take
quiz.
a picture, send it to
You're
your
welcome.
mom.
That one's for you.
It's great.
Yes,
a
I
great
mean,
feeling.
some people, they just have not grown up yet, and that's okay. Everyone
Yeah.
grows up at different rates of time. Like, you know, I've had that talk with my parents before. Like, people that I know from, like, actually, I can't say that.
Nah,
I was gonna
nah,
say from
go
my
ahead.
hometown, but I don't know who's gonna watch this. But yeah, I've had like that conversation with my parents, and yeah, like people grow at different rates of their life, and people's frontal lobes start developing at different times in life. And like, I'm grateful enough that I would like to say I'm an intuitive person. I like to know my spaces and get comfortable with my spaces and allow growth in those spaces. And not everyone has gotten to that point yet or will. So
That's so sad. Because some people really never grow up. No,
Yeah.
honestly,
yeah, shit.
fully developed lobe at 25, but you know, sometimes
Yeah.
they're kind of just too stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they never really grow up, and it's just kind of how it is.
It's stubborn. When people are stubborn,
Ooh,
they're
when people
hurting
are
themselves.
stubborn, lazy people are just the most like why? Like don't. Like why? What a waste of a human being. I'm saying.
That's brutal. A little
I'm
bit.
not a waste of a human being. The amount of people that could be born and you're here
Crazy work.
is so like
Damn.
like it's because it's not even like people are like telling them, hey, like you should do this. And they're like, no, I want to keep doing this. What I'm doing right now. And I'm like, but it's just not.
They
It's
just
just
maybe
not.
they just need the motivation. Maybe they're not having
Yeah,
the
and-
best.
Yeah.
And then there's that, like, I think when it comes to people that are, you know, struggling in a sense that
Right.
like they're showing it in ways that can be viewed as annoying or just like just not helpful. Like that could be a way of like unconsciously asking for help in a sense, like looking up to someone that has their stuff together, like you, which might be like an example of like why like they're asking you a million questions. Like maybe they look up to you in a sense, which I
don't
guess
know.
that'd be flattering.
I guess.
I
I mean,
guess.
I don't really show like I have it. I mean, honestly, like I just kind of go with the flow. I've always
Valid.
kind of been that person, so I don't really know exactly the reason. Because like I'm just kind of like I'm kind
Like,
of
I'm
just
just
like
here.
yeah, you're right. Like
Yeah.
I don't mean. Yeah, I just kind of go with the flow. I wish I can like give people motivational speeches about this type of stuff, but I really don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
But does
You're
anyone,
just here.
No
I'm
one has
just
their
here.
stuff
You're
together.
just here.
yeah,
No.
no one has their stuff 100% together, and that's fine. But at least putting a little bit of effort into it is
Yeah.
gonna make everything so much better.
It makes a big difference because
Yeah.
like literally like reflecting from my high school life to now my college life, my priorities changed, and that's
Oh
just
my
part
God.
of growing up. But like
Kaylee was an entirely different person. Like I'm not
In
allowed to say
fact.
on camera, but Kaylee was an entirely different person.
yes, so anyone from my hometown that's watching this, yes, like I am a changed woman in a sense. And if you don't want to follow along with my life journey, that's fine. Like go watch other social media stuff. Like I'm just on your
Yeah.
phone. I'm just on
If
your
you-
YouTube. I'm on your platforming audio book,
Yeah.
whatever the hell. Not audio book.
Spotify.
Audio playlist, whatever.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to listen to my voice, gladly. I don't know why you're watching actually.
Is this
Ooh,
for your
pocket.
enemies? Is that what
yeah,
this is?
like my narcissist people out there. Hey,
Oof.
you need to stop being a narcissist.
Please.
Anyways,
Goodness.
what were we talking about before that?
Pet peeves.
Oh yeah. So back to my
Pet
college
peeves.
life. So from my high school life to my college life, literally. So I'm from a small school, so I had to deal with this small environment. And like, yeah, Hudson Valley is not a huge campus, but it's enough to like get to know more about other people and other environments and engage with different things. And that has helped me literally be successful in my own social environments and to my internal self. So, yeah. life is
Very.
beautiful sometimes, but
Yeah, it
sometimes it's
is.
not. Sometimes it's disgusting, and I'm like,
Messy.
why is this my life? Can it not be my life? Can we
And
move
that's
on?
okay to have those types of thoughts. It
Exactly,
only
yeah.
triggers the happier
It's just a
ones.
sign that you care,
Ex-
like low key. It's just a sign that you care about like.
Oh my gosh, sorry. That reminded me of something. So like, I heard this thing of like this person on TikTok, and they said that you trying to love yourself is you loving yourself because you're trying to care about yourself.
Boom.
So like, and that to me like clicked.
Preach.
I was like, I needed to hear this sooner than later. Like, I like warmed into that. Like opened a part of me.
Yeah.
So.
Do you
It's
feel like your third
developing.
eye open?
Yes, the
There it
frontal
is.
lobe.
What are some of your pet peeves? She's
Do
like,
I gotta think
let
about
me
this.
get the list. Hold on.
This is the way.
Guys, you don't see the list.
Some of my pet peeves are like people with like ripped jeans and like a lot of tattoos. Like I just can't do it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And glasses.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I
And
was just
ba-
about to say.
And bangs, bro.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
god. Don't even get me
bangs.
started on
I
bangs.
don't really like brunette hair.
Yeah.
Uggs are not that cute.
Yeah,
Uggs are
guys,
ugly.
they're
They
ugly.
are. I don't
They're
get
silly,
it. I
guys.
just don't
They
get
are.
it. Jesus.
It's
And if
silly
you're
routine.
like if you're under 5 foot, like I just can't respect you.
You're
She's
You know what?
4'11. She's
4'11. That's
We're
so
11
funny.
and 3/4, guys. I'm like literally
Three
so
quarters
close.
is crazy.
Like, I'm like this close. Like,
Literally,
No,
my sister
Kaylee,
was
stop.
4'11, but
Kaylee.
she went up to 5 feet, but I'm still taller than her.
Bro, this is crazy.
guys,
crazy.
whatever.
My
pet
sister, I have a
peeves-
little sister. She's 15 years old. She's
Okay, to be fair, the story of my height, I was like, I think 13 years old,
Yeah.
and I had a checkup appointment, and my dad brought me, and prior to the appointment, the doctor was gonna tell my dad that what my height is
Yeah.
for like the rest of my life,
Right.
and my dad was like, no, like just wait to tell her a little bit later on.
Oh, he really had no faith.
And he did it. So at this checkup appointment, they were like, we're going to take your height and your weight. And so it's like 4'11 and 3/4. I'm 13 years old. And I'm like in 7th grade, I think. Maybe 6th grade. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Anyways. So he's like, yeah, so you're 4'11 and 3/4. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, maybe I'll get taller, you know? And he's like,
She had so much hope.
no, seriously, he was just like, so about that, I really don't think that's gonna happen for your future.
How do they know?
Like he was, I don't know, probably hormones
Science.
or genetics. My mom's like
True.
5'3" or 5'4". My dad's like 5'5". I have short. It's because I'm Italian. For short.
This is true. Oh my God, I have this friend. His name is Tony. He's like Tony.
Yeah, that's Italian.
I didn't want to say anything.
we call him rigatoni.
yeah.
He's like, what is it? He's like huge, but he's like
Bro's jacked.
5'4".
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he-
Italians are short.
How tall is your boyfriend now?
6'1" or 6 foot. He's
Goodness.
definitely 6 foot. He's told me he's either 6'1" or 6 foot.
Yeah, what are your?
Other ex.
I think I have one like when people are like really rude to customer service.
Yes.
I think it's the most disgusting thing in the world. Like they work so hard and get paid so little to put up with your
Yes,
dumb
and you don't know
ass.
what they're going through. You know?
Literally.
And you don't know like why they got the job,
Literally.
how they got the job, why they need the job.
Literally.
You know, like
And
actually.
you know what? I'm gonna call her out. My mom does this all the time.
Is your mama Karen?
She's so yes.
Oh, God.
Yes. If I were to say that to her, she wouldn't know what it meant. She'd be like,
be
"What's
like, "What do
that?"
you mean?
But she's so like she gets so mad at them when they.
She's
like,
like,
"They're-
so like, see you next Tuesday.
No, she's like, they're going too slow, and I was like, "Mom."
Baby, I
I
know you
was
never
like,
worked
like she
before.
like this one like she might be mad at me for saying this. She doesn't not that she doesn't do it, but she doesn't like to tip.
Yeah, actually, there was one time my mom never tipped, but it was for a
Like
good
that
reason.
every once in a while, that's fine. But like often, my mom will be like, "Ah, it's their job, it's fine," and I'll be like, "That's kind of crazy."
No.
That Heidi, come on now.
That
No,
reminds
yeah.
me- Oh, you go.
No. I was just like agreeing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the moms. My mom's not a Karen, definitely, but like
Must
when
be
she
nice.
in the drive-through.
Oh, when she in the
and-
Like, girl, give me my
drive-through.
drink.
She be, and we have to literally to tell her like you're being rude
doing
and also
too
you're not
much.
explaining it well enough, so they're not gonna know. But she like would not care.
Exactly.
Yeah, my mom can also be. I think all moms just do too much. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, Jennifer. That's actually my mom's name. Sorry,
It's all
Hi,
love.
Jennifer.
It's all love, moms. It is. I care about you. That's why we're pointing out your flaw.
That's like, but it does remind me of a story actually. This past weekend, I was at the train station, and there's a Subway, like not Subway, but like there was like the fast food chain Subway, like to get a sandwich, and it was a really small Subway, and there's 2 older women working there, and so there's literally
You say
like.
aw? I also always get sad when I see old people working
Well,
like.
they weren't too old. They were like probably in their early 50s, like probably
Okay.
close to like trying to figure out a retirement plan. But,
Okay.
so sorry. So
Makes me
there
sad.
was 2 people in front of me, and then it was just me. So there's the 3 of us.
Yeah.
And I obviously know how to read. So like I'm by the sign that says, "Please stand here to wait in line or to order." These 2 people are ahead of me by like where you pick out like what you want on your sandwich, and I'm assuming that they already are like making their sandwich. They're standing there looking pissed off, and the woman behind the counter that's working is like, "The line's over here, like you need to stand over here." And they're like, "We've been waiting for like 10 minutes, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, oh my God.
Yo.
It'll never be that deep.
It's
It'll
not.
never be that. I'll literally just be like, okay, and just
Trust me.
move.
They moved, right? But they didn't even like have the audacity to like want to stand behind me. I'm right here, they're right here. The sign's up here. They just go right here. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you've got to be serious. And I wanted to say something, but I didn't. I was like, I'm going to just protect my peace right now.
Yeah.
So,
Kayla, you're 5'4". I wouldn't say anything without backup. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
oh my God. So, pretty
I've
much.
been coming for her height all day, like
nonstop.
genuinely.
It's all the time.
Like actually,
guys.
like as long as I've known her, I'm like, you're so
You're so
short.
short.
Like you're so like I'm so fascinated. Like when you like run, like it makes you laugh.
When I run,
Not when you
Never
like,
seen me run.
not when you run, but like when you walk
I walk
away, I'm like,
fast?
what are you doing, bro?
but I do walk fast. I
You
will
walk
say that.
really fast.
I have a stride.
What's up?
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Are you for real?
6'1".
Yeah.
I'm for real.
You sure?
What you mean? Am I sure?
Yo, that's
I'm
crazy.
pretty sure.
Wait, stand up for me.
Yeah, stand up right now.
Oh, or unless you're plugged in.
I am plugged in. Actually.
Never mind.
I'm mic'd up, but
Plugged
like
in, he goes.
this is it. Like,
Okay, I
that's
can
all
actually.
am.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
Yeah.
So,
What you mean? Well, it's on my
don't look
license. It's on my license. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Silence.
Yeah, no shade.
Silence.
It's no shade. It's
Stay
just
quiet.
like,
Stay
Okay,
quiet.
I have a pet
Yeah.
peeve.
Okay.
fake people.
My God, bro.
very no.
the
no, like-
fakest people.
I don't want you to think because we just talked about.
No, that was actually so funny though. But no, like that was such a What you looking at?
Oh, no, you're talking. What do you mean?
So looking at me like you got a problem.
Nah, because you're the
like,
fakest person
No,
here. That's
I was
why.
gonna
crazy.
No, I was gonna say like the people like when you're talking to someone new, when you're like
Okay.
when you've just met someone and maybe it's because they don't know you, that's like why it seems fake. But like people that just don't know how to talk and carry on a genuine conversation, it's kind of like
That's
a little
also
bit of a
pet
pet
peeve.
peeve.
No,
a little
that- yeah,
bit.
that is
I don't
so
think it's fake.
'Cause
I
it
think
makes
it's
it hard to,
I
like,
think
know
it's
the person.
weird because it's also like we're adults and you can't like carry a conversation. Like
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Did
Yeah.
someone not teach
That's a
you
lot of
how
energy
to?
going into someone you don't like. You couldn't do it for
Yes.
too
Yeah,
Or people that
exactly.
pursue a friendship because of the benefits. Okay, so I guess people that hang around people that just like for the
Like getting something out of it,
yes.
Yeah.
So I mean,
not the benefits.
long. You know, I feel
Kevin.
When you know Kevin's laughing, that's how you know the joke was hilarious, bro. I'll say this every time. When Kevin laughs, that's how you know it was good.
He's like, this is a good show.
Good.
good.
Okay.
I feel like I have a pretty good sixth sense when it comes to feelings. Like I can get a good feeling out of you. I could get a bad feeling out
Yeah,
of you,
the
and I'm like
intuition.
literally a good intuition. I'm so right.
Mm-hmm.
I've never
Been
in
wrong.
my life have ever liked Mr. Beast, and look what happened.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
And look what happened. I
Wait.
never.
You don't know that. You don't know it.
What'd he do?
Oh,
Bro, you gotta go down the
My
rabbit
gosh.
hole. There's a
What'd
whole
he do?
rabbit hole.
are you
What'd he do?
subscribed or something?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Watch every video.
You're like kind of canceled right
I
now.
love Feastables.
Please.
I do.
No, you're
Put
lying.
the phone down.
I do like Feastables.
I feel like
I've
you're
only had it
lying.
once. I've only had it once, but I like it.
I'm pretty gullible, so
No,
I
I'm
don't.
dead.
I can't tell
I'm
if you're
subscribed to
joking
Mr.
or
Beast. I
not.
follow him on everything.
That's disgusting.
Wait, we do.
He's just
Too
like
much.
You know, like
What you
okay. You know,
mean?
like how like Shane Dawson got canceled, like a similar sense.
He
of
got
that.
canceled for his cat. It's different.
Well,
No, not just
one
that.
of many.
And making like he also like made like really disgusting comments towards like what's her name?
Then boom.
Willow Smith
There
and
you
like
go.
stuff like that.
That's what Mr. Beast did. He got rated by the F. How do you
He
subscribe
did?
to him
Yes, bro.
and then you not know this?
literally go on Twitter, literally go on Reddit,
you
literally
can
go
I
on
go
heard-
on LinkedIn and
I
you
know.
find
I
it
heard
out.
people were mad at him because of Lunchly, and I
Oh,
know,
that's one of the various things.
I know some people were like, "Oh, he committed a war crime."
You've
Like
not
my
heard
friend
about
Connor
the
said he
Rosanna
committed a
girl,
war crime.
Rosanna girl?
Yeah.
Who?
The Rosanna girl.
Miss Bake.
Who's that?
She bakes.
She's
Are
like,
you okay?
I live in a guys. I have a lot of work to do.
You don't even have to be chronically online to know this thing. This is a very like.
Wait, what happened? Guys, am I out of the loop? What'd he do?
He's just like not a good guy.
Yeah, he's not a good person.
He does
What?
disgusting
Really?
things like every other celebrity out here.
Like what? Like what?
Well, this okay. I would have to write this down. This it's a lot.
Because I'm not like saying you guys are wrong or anything. I'm just
You're
confused
just,
because
like,
I don't.
surprised.
I'm surprised.
right,
I'm
right,
confused, and I didn't know
I'm gonna
because
need you to do
Processing
some
that.
every video, almost every video I see, he's giving hundreds of thousands of dollars to people.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like,
If you're that rich, I can't trust you.
really?
If you're that rich,
Yeah.
You're
I
a
don't
scummy
care.
person.
Right.
I don't care
Right.
that
Scummy.
you freaking helped deaf people not become deaf anymore. You're like,
Icky.
Oh.
You're a
like
pedophile.
you're
Like,
icky.
like purely like just because they have money? I'm
No,
at, okay.
It's just his
Do
vibe.
you just- okay.
It was just vibe, and then he got rated. I never liked Logan Paul. I never
Oh.
liked the Paul brothers.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Middle school.
Disgusting.
Middle school, I
I
was a-
seen him
Middle gang.
freaking middle school.
Middle
some
school, I
girl,
was a
like,
big Low gangster.
wearing like the shirt, like the sweater.
Oh, I
There's
never
someone
bought.
I
I
know
never
who's
bought
doing
any
it.
of this stuff, but I was subscribed. I thought he was funny. I was also 12.
Until the forest
So-
incident.
No,
Until
at 12,
I was.
you gotta have better taste by then.
But at 12?
At 12, everyone that I subscribed to since I was in elementary
Really?
school, none of them have been part of
To
my
me,
life.
they were just like they
Really?
were like makeup tutorials or like DIYs or like how to
Well,
like make your room
I-
look better,
Yeah.
like random stuff like that.
I will literally go to Twitter and just like pick out random
Read.
things because Twitter
Yeah.
gets it first, TikTok gets it second,
Yeah.
and then YouTube might want to do
Yeah,
it.
no, I agree.
I mainly go on TikTok as well.
You might have to get a Twitter account, babe,
No.
because they got
There's like weird stuff on there. It scares
No,
me.
no, no. You hate Twitter at first because you haven't gotten into it. Once you get like
When you're deep, you're deep.
Yeah, when you get like a week into it, that's when
Okay.
all your stuff will show up. And then when
Okay.
you're deep, because
Okay.
I've been having the same account for years, that's when you get all the real tea. Yeah, you can't be on there for like
Like
a day.
Sky Jackson right now. I feel
Oh my
so
god,
Oh
that's
my
so
God.
that literally
See-
that's so
See
upsetting
how it hits
to
us
me.
now?
Yes.
That's so upsetting.
That's
I
celebrity
think,
tea.
Nah, can we just talk
Celebrity.
about that for a second? Because that makes me so sad.
It is.
Because like
It's not sad.
genuinely,
She's like, I'm not surprised.
No.
No, I
You
meant-
See, I got some weird vibes from her too, and guess what happened to her? She was always okay. It's funny to be like kind of shady and like snappy at first, you know, whatever.
Right.
And then I was like, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
giving it's rich and expensive. Like that whole thing off TikTok. Did you see those? Like
Which
she
one?
would make food and she's like, it's giving rich and expensive. Like
No, I've never heard that, but you see how that like.
she would like have like this bougie attitude about things.
Yeah,
that she would
it was
do.
like okay, you're rich, you can be bougie, whatever. But
That's
then
okay.
like her attitude, and it wasn't like a cute attitude. It was like a very annoying.
It
like,
was not genuine.
It was and like, what's his name?
Yerky.
He has children and like.
Oh, he
two
already
baby
has
mothers.
kids?
Yes,
And he's been in
also,
and he's
jail.
saying stuff like
and
that.
he went to jail. I think he got arrested again recently. And that's your baby father.
Merp.
He must have some crazy red.
That's a little.
Pumpkin.
Okay.
Why would you let that happen? And I would tell her. I would be like, "Girl, you better get rid of that. No shade." But
Literally,
it's like
no,
it's full.
I get that.
Like
out of
she
my
got
life
like a
for
few like
sure.
weeks left.
Like
Type,
that's
type beat.
crazy.
Like
And she seems proud of it.
that's forever. Yeah, she doesn't care.
Like-
and that's what I don't like because she never
Yeah.
takes accountability for what she's doing. She's not really. I don't believe she is ready to be a mother. How old is she?
She's like
Well,
around,
20
she's like
20,
early
20,
20s,
yeah.
like 21 maybe. Like I think she's like my brother's age, like 2003.
She is,
2003?
yeah.
I think maybe 2002 latest, but that's it.
I'm like,
Oh my
yeah,
God, are our
20,
siblings the
21,
same age?
22, maybe like.
Are our siblings the same age?
My brother was born. This is so off topic. 2003 was. The
Oh,
year.
okay. My sister was born in 2002.
Yeah,
Oh,
my sister was 2003. So,
Oh,
like, and
okay.
she's
I'm
21. So
My sister's 20.
No, yeah, but like Sky Jackson though, like, did you
23.
guys see the paparazzi pictures of like her bump?
Yes,
Yeah, so
it
I was
was
like, damn, like she
fully-
gives no.
it's there, girl.
Yeah.
No,
I heard
no,
even
no.
while she was on Jesse, she was like, her and Debbie Ryan were like constantly just
Beefing.
and I was like,
That's
aren't you?
so
You're like 9. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's good with
Bro's
you?
trying to pop out.
Like, I don't understand. Also, can we talk about how like stereotypically like horrible Jessie was like as a show? Like,
Girl.
as a kid, would I watch it? Am I still watching it today? Yes, but like today, like if a show like that came out today, never fly.
Of course not.
Never
It was
fly. Because it was
also-
just so no.
the freaking Peyton List. Freaking, I could respect her going. You know,
Wait, what'd she do?
re-
No, I love her.
no.
What'd she do?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Like going rebel, like, you know, tomboy-esque.
Yeah.
But I kind of miss her being like a preppy, like rich
Little,
girl.
Like, yeah.
I mean, that's not her thing, I guess.
Maybe.
She could be a little better with acting, you know.
Do you not like her acting?
With her like tomboyish.
Oh,
Wait, you know
it's
what
not
this
that
reminds me
good.
of? Have you ever been down the rabbit hole of Alabama Barker?
No.
I
like-
blocked her because I don't
my
like her
God.
vibe.
Me
She's
either.
like a snobby rich girl that like
Tries to act
likes
like she's not.
like acts like she's black and likes the AVV. Wasn't she like country singing when she was like 12 and now she does like
She was doing
rap?
pageants and like all like
Thank
this like
you.
white girl.
Kardashian, right?
Yeah.
Literally like half, and then like her dad's like the drummer of like Blink 182.
Like,
Like go listen to
boo.
his music.
Oh wait, Travis Barker's daughter?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you seen her content?
No, I haven't, but I'm familiar with Travis Barker.
Guys, this might be
I
a
like
celebrity
Travis.
episode. Low-key.
No, now I have stuff to talk
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
gotta
God.
write this down, but like no, literally, like this is really annoying. Like yeah, I had to block it.
Do you know who Trisha Paytas is?
Of
Oh my
course,
God, who
don't like
doesn't?
her.
Okay,
She's a
great.
Nazi.
I blocked her. I blocked her. I hate her.
I can say what. Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
She's a smart woman. She acts stupid. That's her brand. She's not a
Yeah.
good person, and she
No.
constantly shows it. Okay, sometimes she like eats sometimes, but it's only when she's calling out
Low-key,
other bad people.
Can I just like ask you about celebrities for the rest of the episode? David Dobrik.
hate?
The Dobrik
Always
pizza.
hated.
Have you always hated
And
him?
I always hated him. I literally always hated him from Vine. I didn't think it was funny. He was making racial jokes, but people liked it. Okay, and then I never liked his vlogs. Then I'm seeing after he got into like his first controversial thing
Yeah.
that in his thing he's literally making fun of a black person, like giving him watermelon and chicken. And I'm telling you,
Oh,
this
I
is
saw that.
yes, and this is mind you while he's still popular. So his fans were watching this and laughing, and
Which is like
then
not good.
and what the heck are these people into? You're telling me that's what you guys were watching this whole time?
Hold on.
And
I
then
got
he
I got
freaking-
more celebrities. I got more celebrities.
And
Hold
his
on.
friend Jeff hate him too.
How do you feel about what about
Did he like almost die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm,
Yes.
He
I don't
almost
care.
killed
His friend
him. He
almost killed him.
almost
And I
killed him.
don't
David Dobrik almost
care.
killed him.
They both nasty.
What about Sydney Sweeney?
She's overrated.
She's a
maybe.
weirdo. I can kind of respect her sometimes, but like
No,
all
but
in
her
all,
branding
no.
now. Have you seen her like her Dr. Squash
Girl,
advertisements?
that was like a publicity stuff for something I forgot.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was like trying to feed into like that dynamic that she knows that she has.
Yeah, exactly.
Of like the male gaze.
Yes,
And
that's what
it's
it
like-
was.
Jonathan Bailey.
I don't
Who's
know who
that?
that is.
You don't know who that is?
Wait, just
No.
tell me.
Basically, he's the guy from Bridgerton. He's gonna be in Wicked. He's gonna play Peter.
My
Oh
mom
no,
loves
I don't. I'm not in
Bridgerton.
the Bridgerton stuff.
You would love.
I can't do
Bridgerton.
anything
It's too
medieval or
boring.
not
My mom
medieval.
loves that
Nah,
shit.
guys,
She's
guys.
so into it.
Hear
and,
me
like,
out. Hear me out.
No.
Hear me
Hear me
out.
out.
It's so good.
No.
Anthony Mackie.
Who's
Who?
that?
Captain America,
What?
the new one.
I've
Oh,
not
the
watched
wing
it.
guy.
Yes.
He's all right.
I don't
Okay.
know much.
Okay. Then let me do more people you know.
Okay.
Chris Evans.
Oh, is that the guy that
Yeah,
played?
he is Captain America.
Yeah, he's the first Captain America.
He's hot. I think he
I
did something
agree.
nasty though, so I'm not too
He
sure.
dated. He's married to someone 10 years younger than him.
Wait, who?
It's a little
I
weird.
forgot her name.
Wait, that reminds me of the age gap of Jade from Victorious and her dating the guy that made
Halsey?
the songs.
Oh wait.
No. You know Victorious?
Yeah.
Elizabeth Gillies.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That
she
age
dated
gap.
his
She's
the
married
director.
to him, yeah.
Wait,
and they
who?
have like a huge age gap.
Married to who?
Jade from Victorious.
Yeah, who is she
She's
married
like the
to?
To the
guy
director.
that
Of
yeah,
what?
Of her show.
Victorious.
Oh,
And like
I don't know. She's
Like the
not
guy that
married.
produced the songs actually is.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
What's
song
their age
producer.
gap?
I think it's like she could be like he could be her dad. Yeah.
Daddy issues. Anyways.
I get like the age gap, but like he's not that cute.
No, but
Right.
like they started dating when she had just turned 18.
You see,
That's weird.
that was the weird.
That's
yup,
weird.
there it
I'm
is.
like, okay.
Robert Downey Jr.
I've only
Careful
heard
now.
that name.
No.
Careful
I've
now.
always,
This is not
I've
good.
always
Careful now.
liked him, but he did something weird, so I'm holding off on my
What'd he do?
full opinions.
What do you do?
I think I forgot what it was, but I'm
I
not
know
gonna
he almost
glaze
went
I
to
don't
jail
know.
for
I don't know him.
But I love
Iron Man.
Yes.
I don't watch movies like that. I'm sorry.
Iron Man.
I know it. I just have never
Bro.
really.
Have you watched
it.
the first one?
No.
Have you not seen Avengers?
No. I would always fall asleep. My brother has. My dad has. I always thought it was boring when I was little. I was like, okay.
You're
good night.
weird.
I
Like,
watched
okay, good night. Can't
the
watch it.
Iron Man movie, like the first one. I want to say maybe like 100 times.
Literally,
that's
that's
something you could put on like
cinema.
every day, and I will literally watch
Cinema.
it. I literally
You're
binge
weird.
watched every
What?
single one.
What's good with you?
You gotta get on that.
Nah.
Okay, maybe you have to give me like a list and I'll watch it.
I'm actually gonna send you a list of movies. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, I have a good one. You're gonna get. You might walk off because you're gonna get so mad. Blake Lively.
That's so obvious, though. I never liked her.
Wait, who?
She's weird.
Blake Lively.
Oh,
Have you seen Gossip Girl?
Yes.
Okay.
No, and then, like,
I'm binge watching right now.
Can we talk
Love
about
Gossip Girl.
the controversial?
Penn Badgley.
Penn Badgley. Yes.
Okay, he's
yes. Yes.
I think he's hot.
And yes, we
He got
are.
this like nerdy, weird look to him.
He's so.
Yeah.
His voice is just so.
Wait, doesn't he also play the character of you?
Yeah, his
Which is
main
why-
character.
yeah.
He's so.
I think it's coming out December or something.
I'm so excited. I literally could cry. I'm so excited. It's
so
so
passionate.
good.
More
I
passionate.
love
More
this show. I
passionate. More
love this show.
Oh my God.
Wait, Gossip
shout
Girl
out
or
Grace.
You?
Yes.
Which one?
Shout out Grace. Grace got me into You. I love this show. It is
That's
so
a
good.
little weird that you
It's-
love it passionately.
I love it. I do. It's so interesting. I love the warped point of view. I love
Okay, but Beck, best season. Beck for.
the silence is so
No,
loud.
I
The
love
silence
Beck.
is so
Okay,
loud.
I don't know nobody near Guinevere Beck.
Nope.
Don't ever.
Beck. I loved her story. I loved her
She's
plot.
a weird. I've never liked her.
I liked
I
her.
never liked Beck. Her character
But she was so
sucks.
pretty and like
Ooh,
she
you
was
know
just
who I
like so
love, though?
mysterious and so hot.
You know who I loved? You know who
Maybe
I
it's just
loved?
I'm, like,
And I actually was so
basic.
sad that they died. Candace. I
She was alright.
loved Candace.
I could do with or without her.
Okay, fair. Like I feel like everything. Well, I could be wrong about this one, but like everything would have like that happened would have happened. That's not true. I was gonna say everything that would have happened if she wasn't in the story. But like the whole reason he went to LA in season 2.
Well, obviously,
Was
no. I
because
think
of her.
that wasn't his like first kill, but I think that's when he first started, didn't he? Or
That was his first like romantic kill.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I guess he kind of fueled.
It fueled everything.
Yeah.
And the whole reason like season 2 happened was because he went to LA because he was scared that
Hated
she
love.
was gonna.
No,
Never
but
liked
like
her.
back.
I hate. Hate is a strong word. I
Dislike?
really don't like the fact that people are glazing love in like every comment section because she wasn't a
She was
good
not a good
person either. Like
They're all
love should have won.
No.
Oh, I support love.
they're
Why?
all the
She
whole
was a
premise is
creep.
that they're terrible people who
Yeah.
honestly deserve.
Which is like the point of it. It was the point of view is to romanticize that,
Mm-hmm.
like killing and like we like him. So yeah, but like
Mm-hmm.
love was never really that
Love
interesting.
Quinn.
What a name!
Yeah, like literally like Love Quinn. Went.
What a
But I
name.
mean, okay, have you guys seen the interview? Like as like the actual actress. Like I actually like her character.
She's lovely.
She's very
She's
transparent.
think so.
lovely. Both of them, like Penn Badgley and the character. I'm sorry, I don't know her name, but they both like are so transparent about how terrible. Like they see
Yeah,
like
and
how
I'm so
terrible
glad.
these people really are. and
Because
they're
people
not
like
holding back.
overlook that a lot.
Exactly.
People are like, oh
Exactly.
no,
And I
we're
am.
supposed to.
I am guilty of this at times, 100%. No, I'm being honest.
sometimes I root for 'em a
exactly,
little
because it's
bit.
like
Yeah.
they're protagonists. Like this is what they want. Obviously, I'm a gullible little motherfucker. I'm obviously gonna.
It's
you know,
on purpose, it's supposed to be like that. So
Exactly.
don't even feel too,
But, like,
Exactly.
Back to like the whole like Blake Lively thing.
Right.
So like back to her. Oh my God, what's the name of the movie?
It ends with us.
Yes.
I
that whole
loved
promotion was
the
so
movie.
bad.
I
No,
loved it.
I disagree.
You scared me.
I
You-
disagree. I
Wait,
disagree.
no. What are
with
your
you.
vibe? What are your vibes on me now?
I
What are you-
never watched the movie, but I
Really?
No,
No,
but the
but
promotion
it's
was
obviously
terrible.
yeah.
The promotion was really bad. It pissed me off.
Oh my God.
'Cause I was
did you see
like-
every press interview. I'm like, what the hell
People,
is this?
people who've gone through this same situation need to be. It's triggering. She was like, "Oh, it's funny, it's happy, like it's
What
sad,"
are you
and it's like,
talking about?
why would you say that? Like
No,
that's
it's
such a
actually
terrible
just,
thing.
It's just so like disconnected. It's like you
It's
just like wanted the money,
so
you wanted the
disconnected.
role because which actually she apparently auditioned for Glinda. I'm
I'm
so
glad-
glad that she didn't get
Oh,
it.
imagine that would have went all the way
No,
down.
Thank
she
Can
looks
she
nothing
sing?
like her.
No.
I don't think so.
Ooh, how do you feel about Ariana Grande?
Don't like her.
Really?
I
I mean,
don't
fair.
like her
Didn't
either,
she
I don't
like break
think.
up like
She
Slater?
did everything. I'm
She
sorry.
did everything.
She did
And-
everything.
Checked every
Okay.
box.
She checked every box. I don't like her. I used to love her.
Okay.
She was my favorite character on
Okay.
Victorious. Have the same name. So and I was like,
He's like, shake my head.
You weren't supposed to say it.
No, well, she didn't say it.
yeah. I didn't say it. But like, yeah, like I always resonated with her, and then they made her super stupid, but also like, okay, whatever. And then I was always rooting for her because the end of the iCarly Victorious collab, where she started singing, and I was like,
She
oh my gosh, I'm
ate.
rooting for her to have like an actual music career.
Yeah.
And
She
then she
did.
did.
She's really
But then
good.
at the time, like I already like we like grew up a little more, obviously,
yeah.
so I wasn't still in tune with her.
Yeah.
And then she got super popular. I was like, okay, cool. And then she kind of made some like corny music, and then she like did the little lick the donut thing, got the guy fired. I'm pretty sure,
What
or like
donut?
something like that.
Like really?
And
What
then
do-
she just
what-
kept
wait.
getting like,
Oh wait, no, wait. What donut?
She like went to a donut store, literally licked a donut, thought it was funny, and like put it back.
she looked at her, she's like, I hate America.
Yeah, she's like, I hate America.
And then I'm
And
pretty
then like
sure-
went to an interview and like laughed about it when they like brought it up, and it's like, oh, so you didn't like grow from this event? You just thought it was just stupid.
Yeah, she's just popular and rich.
Wow.
Also, she's like, she like catfishes like every race possible.
Black Yana.
She was black, she was Latina, she was Korean, and now she's
Just like
White.
really, really white, like
just
really, really
pale.
white.
Also, they zoomed in on a picture of her hair. I'm pretty sure it's a lace front. Like it's not her
Really?
real dyed hair. I don't know. Someone zoomed in.
Because they had to
I don't know
dye
what
her
that looks
hair
like.
for. I heard this rumor too. They had to dye her hair like so many times that like it just burned her hair. and
Oh, I
that's
saw
why-
like her.
Goodness.
She got like chemical burn bangs or something,
Yeah.
and then like they
Yikes.
got rid of it.
Ooh,
Or
wait.
her hairline's probably receding from all those
Probably.
ponytails.
You want to know something crazy I heard last night? This one's like really out there. How do you feel about Dakota Johnson?
I don't know who that is. I've only heard of that name.
She's
She makes me
funny.
laugh. She
I
makes me laugh really
kind
hard.
of disagree with
Okay.
like she's like the best actor. She's like it's
No.
kind of all right.
No.
She's kind
She
of all
aight.
right actor. I have nothing negative to say about her.
Give me
She's
a
just
second.
not my friend. Oh, boy.
No, this I don't think this is true, but I'm just like that's crazy if it is. Basically, she went to Dakota Johnson, went to a coffee shop, asked the barista, "Hey, can I go in the back and make my own coffee?" They were like, "Oh no, sorry, you can't do that."
Why even go to a coffee shop? Make your
Hold
own?
on.
Hold on.
She proceeds to lock the doors of the coffee shop
No,
and be
that
like,
gotta be fake.
But here's the thing. Someone responded to that and be like, "Oh my God, I was a barista at this place. She did it to me then too. Like the same thing happened." So I
She
was like,
locked the doors.
This can't. We would have heard about this by now. But the thing is like, her team was asked about this. They said no comment. So I was like,
She's always been a weird person.
Make
It's
coffee
like-
at home.
my thought process was like, there's no way. Like, it's Dakota. No, like that's just not. But I'm also like, it's the dots, the dots, the dots are coming a little too close for comfort right now. It's like,
Yeah, she kind of gave me like kind of Audrey Plaza vibes. She's a little weird.
do you like Emma Chamberlain?
No.
She's too
Really?
basic, and like, I don't know. I mean,
You listen to our podcast.
not anymore. So for a while I was, but like her rebranding, like, okay, so I liked her like beginning of like her YouTube era, you know, when she was just like a basic vlogger.
Exactly. I used to watch
Like
her.
that
when
was
she
reasonable,
really
and
young.
then like she gave off like this persona as, oh yeah, even though when I gain more popularity, like I'll always be real with you guys, I'll always be real with my audience. But it's changed, and she's just too deep into it now that it's just not as, you just can't connect to it as
just
much.
like kind of like Shane Dawson, like you're like insanely rich, and then you like act like you're poor, and it's like we know that you're not poor, and then
Yeah.
you're like try to still be
Yeah.
relatable, and then I
Yeah.
stopped. Well, I've been stopped like her, but like especially when. Like kind of solidified it was when she was like being really dirty, like, and then she would like tell us all the dirty stuff, and then she did something where she was like, I'm not that dirty or something like that, but I'm like, girl, no.
What are your thoughts on Alex Earl?
Who's
Because I
She's a racist.
don't
that?
like her.
You know what
Don't
she
like her.
freaking did? I'm
Who's
pretty
that?
sure I could be
like
lying,
a-
but she what is it? Copyrighted her racist tweets or patented
I saw
it
that.
or something. I don't
she
know.
was also she
Yes.
never like confronted either, and I'm like really, like let's be so for
No,
real.
I never liked her either. Because she was
Spell-
like I heard
spell
she
her
was
last
always
name.
annoying.
Earle. She like blew up on TikTok for like
Stupid
looking
name.
hot, I guess. And like I guess what else? There's like she was being transparent about like acne and such. But like whatever, I guess, you know, like
Okay.
But no, like I swear people that blow up on TikTok, they end up not being good people. Or just like any social media.
Bryce Hall. You know what? My fault.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to our episode.
I hope only allies watch this because I'm scared.
We did not mean to get that deep, but it's okay.
Whoopsie. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to today's episode, and we will get back to you soon.
All right.